All right, everybody. Hello, and welcome to tonight's game for Akimbo. They're going to be going up against the one, the only, Detonate. Dominate. So we will be seeing what will be going on with that. We do have some stats. We do have some things for the teams as we continue on. I'll go over those with you. Now we will be seeing the knife coming up here very soon, which it looks like they're actually moving in for it now. So let's go ahead and hop in there real quick. Let's check it out. And there we go. So, able to see that real fast, how to get that quick and dirty so we can get everything underway. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and figure out which side they're going to go on. They've already made the choice. Let's go ahead and get those tabs. We do have Akimbo starting on the T side, so it's going to be great. You're going to see some early, fast pushes. Got to see the aggression, see how it's going to go. As you can tell, we are on Ancient. They decided to go quick and fast. They didn't even wait the entire time. They just said, hey, we're going to get this match over and done. So let's go ahead and see how we started off. But as we look back, and as we, well, I guess look forward towards what these teams are going to be doing, we will be seeing what they have done in the past. But they've already started off. Obi's going to be the first one to go down. And they make that 2 for Cameron, which I love the dualies coming in here from Dawn. And we're going to see Laxi and Hyza actually both going to be going down. Leaving the one, the only, in 2-0. Detonate here doing a good job at the first round. Let's see what they can bring further on. But again, early pistol. No worries. You know, it does happen that way. Now, as far as what we can see, what we've done, and what we've had in the past, right? So let's go ahead and check out while they're loading in. Let's see, Detonate. Let's see, back in 47, 48, and 49. They're all in advanced area brackets. We do have 7th to 8th in advanced for 47. 48, they were 17th / 4th place in the regular. You're going to see a little bit of spray here from Ray. Go ahead and start us off. But overall, so far for the season, 2-0 currently sitting right now, but in 47th position. So that means those rounds were probably pretty close for those victories, because I've seen some teams with some L's on the board higher than that. But we slide over to the ones you're here for, right? You know them, you love them. It's Akimbo. Now, so far for the season, they have been doing not too bad. It's a 1-1. Blue Killers they did not win against, and Registrata they did. So this is where it comes in to Detonate. What can we see? What can we do? They have 2 wins versus only 1. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Nobody's gone just yet. Well, as I say that, Ray is going to go ahead and get the first kill. It's going to be Obi again, getting taken out real quick and taking out Hyza too. But these SMGs, these MP9s are just absolutely ripping. But again, it's only round 2, so that's not too bad. We will be seeing more coming as soon as the buy-ups happen, I'm for sure. A little tip-tap, little tip-tap. There we go. Halen's actually going to get it. Okay, Cameron almost having this one. He does. But he's going to get refragged. And Ray is everywhere. Ray is just going all over the place. And it looks like our cameraman is a little off kilter here. There he goes. All right, now it's time. Now it's ready. We now have the AKs. We do have a Galil coming in, but that's, of course, we have some util to go along with that. But we're going to stick with the MP9s for the most part for the rest of the team for Detonate. So let's see how that goes. They could be useful. They could not be. We'll see. In 2-0, kicking us off. Taking Ray out early. He's been an absolute thorn so far. So getting him out of the way now would be fantastic. But we haven't seen what the rest of the team can do just yet, so we'll see how this is about to go. Okay. There we go. Laxi and Obi grabbing themselves nice little combo coming in. Into O. Nice. Good dink. Sasha, though. Gonna go ahead and get the refrag on it, but the bomb's gonna get planted. Gonna get it over on A. Now they're gonna have to go either for the rotation or they're gonna hold. Because as of now, they've recovered 2 rifles, and that's what it looks like, is they're gonna hold and keep that in their back pocket. So we're just gonna run the clock down. Nothing too crazy. Making sure that they are far, far away from the bomb site. Make sure nobody's going to come, try and hunt them down. But, nothing wrong with just hanging out in ruins a little bit. Just guard both sides. All right, so that's going to be the first one going in for Akimbo. And so let's see how we can keep this moving, keep it going. So we're going to be seeing some FAMASas come in. A little bit of scrappiness, going for more util on the side of Detonate, which is always a good option. You got to have the utility. I've seen teams in the past, just try and brute force it. And it just never seems to work. If they don't have the mollies, they don't have the smokes, it doesn't come out. It really just doesn't. And so, love to see it. FAMASA is okay. Some people love it, some people hate it. But I think it's great. Because it allows you to have all the extra goodies in your back pocket. Just a little bit of jiggle with your wiggle, just so you can make your way around, see what's possible. Ooh, Ray coming from behind, but Laxi not going to let that happen. At least not without him going down, too. Now they're figuring out some map control here. Detonate's definitely figuring out it's not going to be A, so it's definitely going to be for them to go for it. Oh my goodness, Sasha and Halen together to go ahead and take down all 3 players rolling through. Oh no. It's all up to 1. Isaac's here, gets the tap, but Halen is ready. Well, that was a little bit unexpected, but that just shows you the power of that FAMAS. Again, if you have the good util, the FAMAS is still usable and still doable. But we will rack it, stack it, and try it again. We will have 1 AK. Whoop. It looks like they just decided to boot out. All right, as we slowly go back through here, looks like we have... Actually, no, that one went to... Okay, so we got one more for... So 3-2. Detonate looking like they're probably going to be taking this one. We just got 1 person remaining. And that's okay. But, I don't know. I mean, looks like they're on the hunt. They do have the bomb, though. Or at least they know where it is for Detonate, so they're kind of guarding it, but... We have those 7 seconds. Timer's going to be going down. And timer has run out. Sasha got another 3K here. And it's going to be 4-2, but now we're going to be resetting it here. This is where the buy-up's coming in. We are going to get a, surprisingly, CT side timeout. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that necessarily right now coming from the team in the lead, but you never know. Could be some, some issues here that they're trying to resolve. But we're going to see what Akimbo can bring in here. They got a pretty good buy coming in. Maybe not so much for the one deagle, but again, you never really know for those taps. So it'll be very exciting. But for the side of Detonate, they have every possible trinket in their pocket right now. They're fully decked out. So we'll see if that's going to be a repeat of potentially last round or not. And here it goes. The timeout is officially been let go. Timer's down. The players are moving, so let's go ahead and get this rolling. We'll be trying to make sure that this bomb stays in a nice, secure place. And it's slowed down quite a bit. They definitely don't want to be pushing too hard. I mean, for all the util to be used. But at this point, Akimbo definitely has great mid control. They've got everything covered here. And as they make their way over, a little bit of damage popping onto the B side, but they're making their way onto the A. Obi, unfortunately, going to go down. We got a 2-for-1 for the deagle, but make that a double back 1-for-2. Zakar able to grab himself 2, and so now it's not looking the best, but we are 2-4. The util is basically almost run out for the side of Detonate, so some possibilities are coming in. It looks like Heisa is going to grab Pose, and the bomb has been officially recovered and making its way over, going towards the B site. So let's see what can be done. There's only one person there. But Sasha, the one person who is there, has already had multiple 3Ks already in the first 6 rounds. So, not the best, but it looks like they will get the plant here as they've moved closer and closer to A. Now the rotation's going to come in, making sure nobody's coming from behind. And they're going to wait to stack it. They're not going to go one at a time. They're going to go full force, all 3. And punching through is into O, getting 1 and refragged out. But again, it is still Sasha here. Gets the corner, and Heisa is going to go down. Defuse is going to come in. That's going to be number 5 on the board for Detonate. All right, now unfortunately, we're going to have to go down to a little eco round. We will see some deagles come out. And we got some Tech 9, so it's a full deagle Tech 9 combination, which honestly is some of my favorite. You got the fast and dirty of the Tech 9, but then you've got the powerhouse of the deagle. Put those two together, and you might actually have a good time here, as depending on how this will actually land. The pop of this corner, Sasha's going up top. They may expect that, but it looks like maybe not this time. One goes in, but then the other one rotates back around. But unfortunately, that's going to be Cameron, and then they're going to be rotating and getting absolutely dinged. So hopefully we can get a couple of kills here. Just a few. You know, anything in a pistol round is good. And then maybe if they could even get a recovery, but that wasn't even necessary. Pose. It's coming in with the Green Giant. Maybe not so jolly, but definitely a Green Giant. Into O getting taken down. And lastly for Obi. All right, so that's going to be 6-2. Now it's time for Akimbo to do what they do. They're going to buy everything up. Grab some util. They're going to hold those Galils. Ooh, and we got a Mac coming in the door, too. All right. Remember that util is ever so important here, as they've made it through, actually, through most of that shenanigans, although they will be punching through. The car is going to be able to grab 2. Obi's going to at least be able to take down Ray, so he's been less of a nuisance since they've been taking him down. But you cut one down, and someone else is going to take their place. Pose here, punch in the corner, already scoped in, taking down ESEA. So we got 2 versus 4. N2O able to get 1, but right in the elbow, but punching through. Cameron able to use that Mac. We're going to recover the rifle. Not sure what could be done here. I mean, they might, if Cameron could potentially at least get 1 or rotate out, which I know that's going to be a hard ask to rotate around and get the bomb planted. Although there is 50 seconds left, it is totally possible. So either the bomb will be planted and then taken out, or Cameron will be able to pick off in 2 1v1s. But we shall see. We've got the green cannon. Versus 1 M4, 1 AK. Nobody's making a sound. They're basically calling each other here. Cameron's going to go ahead and check it. They might have heard the bomb. Absolutely. Nate comes out. Let's see what happens. Sasha's going to be on the prowl. And right behind, here we go. 1. Turns back. This could be it. Oh, but wait. Oh, hits, but not doing full damage. Oh, this could be it. Is this going to be a pistol, or is it going to be an op fire? Oh, no. Going to go for the hold. Pros don't fake. Oh. Halen. Not going to go for it. Coming straight up. We got tip taps. And wait. Drops down to his knees and gets the pistol. What? Cameron just single-handedly somehow made that happen. What? Just absolutely ducked and covered underneath the AK. All right, so that's going to be for Akimbo getting a super unforeseen round. And now that's going to give them the time. They're going to be able to buy up, and it's going to be a lot closer. We do have 2 ops to be able to do op things to everybody. We will be seeing, let's see what happens here. If it's going to be out and duck and cover. N2O taking down post. Oh no, the volley hits the back of the head. But that's okay. Cameron's still coming in here to save the day. And the smoke actually here to take out the fire and the flames. Okay, they've busted out onto the B site. Got the bomb planted. And now the choice has to be made, which they've got plenty of buffer here. But it looks like, in an early call, Detonate is going to hold. And coming in for it, N2O getting a little greedy. But he got it. He got the hard, whoa, wait, from the side. ESEA and LCA actually here to get it. And the quick recovery of that AWP coming in. Looking strong. And now with the money and going down to a pistol more than likely for the side of Detonate. This could be a good 6-6 comeback. Yep, and a good turn of events. We've now turned half of these rounds into W's. And so now with pistols and 1 MP9, we will see if any weapons can be recovered for the side of Detonate. That's kind of their hope here with this MP9. ESEA is going to go down, but they're going to go ahead and multiples already here to save the day. Laxi's going to go ahead and just keep going, pushing through. Here we go, 3-man squad. Sasha's coming in. Oh, we got to go ahead and get the plant. They've probably go ahead and called for the rotation. Make an extra loud noise. Cameron's here. He's ready to hear. Looks like Cameron's going to have an altercation here in just a second here. Yes, the dink actually hitting. But now they have the info. They know where the last player is. Gonna go for the spray and pray. Just maybe. They want the hunt. They want the clean slate. Oop, now they have it. He's down below. Ooh, this is bad. Lots of things happening. Nate comes in and into the face. Obi with the Kobe coming in, getting the last kill. Bringing it up to 6-5. All right, this is going to be a somewhat scrappy buy. We're seeing basically no Kevlar except for one. We do have FAMAS. We have a lot of util, but they're basically going all gunpowder, glass cannon style. They can dish it, but they can't really take it. So we'll see what Ray has to offer here. Able to get one. N2O, too crazy, too powerful. That's going to be one for Obi as well. So they've already gotten ahead. One kill over. Double downing. Obi's getting one. But did he see the rest? He's backing up. 2 for 1. Helping hand. Obi's going to go down. But bomb's going to rotate over to A. They've got to worry about the 2 here. N2O, though, is too quick. Hits him right in the place you don't want that to go. Gets the kill. And the bomb's going to be planted. All right, we're going to have to go just basically for the try. And no scope barrel stuff right into the kidney. N2O takes down Sasha to go ahead and get it to a 6-6 half. And we'll go ahead and check out those stats here and see where everybody's at. We've got Sasha with 14, 9 for Ray, 9 for Zakar, 3 for Halen, and Pose only at 5. But staying a little bit closer for the most part. N2O at 11, 7, 7, 6, and 2 for the side of Akimbo for N2O, Cameron, Laxi, Obi, and Heiza. So not too bad. Coming in from a fairly decent deficit and be able to pull it back up to a 6-6. And now we get to put it into a little bit of cruise control as we go over to the CT side. And we'll see what kind of detonation we shall see from Detonate on the T side. And they are just taking this way slow. Laxi with the dualies. Checking it. Oh, Zakar. So quick on that. So, same one for Obi. Popping this corner. Getting the taps. Getting hit from the side, but that's 2 for 1 for Obi. Sasha going to go ahead and push forward. We've got 3 headed on to the site, and the rotation is coming in as they run as fast as they can. Bomb's going to be planted, so money will be earned. And popping her out from the corner, Sasha going to go down. And last to the 2, Halen and Ray, to defend this bomb. They've got the cross already. Punching out, switching sides. Ray and Halen both actually cleaning house. And punching it up to 7, and getting that second first-round pistol. So Detonate grabbing both pistols so far. And we'll see if they're going to get both subsequent rounds afterwards. We could see some crazy buy-ups, but it looks like they're going to hold on to their cash for Akimbo and just kind of hang out and do what they can do with those deagles that they're pulling in. All right, going fast, throwing out a little bit extra fire, pop in the corner. Nothing seen just yet. The call is for everybody on B, and that's kind of where the bomb's headed as well. So we'll find out if that's going to be a possibility. Ooh, Halen getting the quick tap on that. Will they see in the corner? Yep, just a little bit. Camera's going to get deleted. Pop it up here. We're seeing potentially no. And it looks like this may be a clean sweep for Detonate. As we have coming from behind into O. Ooh, the dink of all dinks. And not able to make those same connections for the second time. Ray's going to go ahead and take him down. But that was a clean one. That was a clean one tap. All right, and it looks like we're going to be seeing some extra fun here. A little bit of pause coming in for the side of Akimbo. And we'll be seeing just what their plans will be. You got to formulate everything, get the talks out. They have the cash. Obviously, they're going to be on defense. Got to figure out the plan here. Because if we're going to have super fast and dirty runs, we got to kind of make a plan here and make sure that they execute it properly. Although Detonate rolling with everything they could possibly want. They have all the util. Maybe not so much on the weaponry. I mean, you could argue, depending on who you are, for those Macs that are on board, but they do come in handy when you're going fast and strong. So, yeah, that's an arguable difference. But it looks like we're getting some buys coming in. There is some preparations. The plannings have come through. And so, maybe? Alright, looks like that's come unpaused. And the purchases looks like are going through now more than ever. Yep, there we go. So they're getting ready. And off we go. So looking at across the board, I mean, firepower definitely looking, as far as weaponry goes, definitely looking towards Akimbo. Looking a lot better, but being half only with Kevlar, this could be a glass cannon attack, but we'll see. A lot of bullets being thrown, not any connections really yet, no deaths, so bomb is already down. That fast and dirty run coming in from Detonate, definitely getting it on there. So now for the 5v5 retake. Ooh, but they better watch out. We do have a lurker here in the back. All right, popping onto the scene. Everybody looking. This is where those SMGs really come in handy on both sides, actually. But just to clean it up into O. But, oh, wait a minute. They got the defuse. They sat on it while the chaos was ensuing. And through the midst of it, holding it down and just in time. So, okay. So that's an extra round going onto the board for Akimbo. Didn't even see that coming. Yeah, so good job to them. Even fooled me. And I have the x-rays. But that's going to be good. They're going to be able to grab another round. They got the money for it, and now popping them, well, not really taking all their cash away from Detonate, but definitely making them spend a lot more than they would want to. But we do have that timeout that came in just to make sure that everybody has their plans. All right, and it's timeout is done. Timer's rolling down. So let's see. I mean, honestly, the scrapping has worked really well. I mean, those MP9s really ripped through, and then N2O just cleaned house. Yeah, ton of damage. Gonna get a 1-to-1 trade in mid. That's okay. They're waiting in this corner, but Laxy's expecting that. Looking good. Ooh, going straight through your dead teammate's head, but made it work. Looks like we've almost made it to site. It's 2 versus 3. Make it 2 versus 2. 2 versus 1. Down we go. 1 left. Here we go. Cameron to finish it. All right. And guess what? We are tied again. Incredible. The comeback from Akimbo so far. And now kind of poison themselves to be taking the lead. I mean, we are seeing a little bit of purchases coming through on Detonate, but nothing that will really shouldn't, probably, maybe, we'll see, don't want to jinx nothing, but it shouldn't, you know, really yield them a victory here, so we could see Akimbo sliding back into the lead. All right, Halen, Laxi, Ray, 1 each. 1 extra on the side. Well, never mind. Equalizing here. Heiza in 2-0. Good little pop through the smoke with the deagle. Cameron's there. Don't worry. He's going to get the last one. It's in his sights and take a lot of damage. Could be in 2-0 to pop this corner. Or is it? It's as I predicted. It is Cameron. Taking up the last one. And that is into the lead they go. All right. Everything's been purchased. Everything's going burning style. Get that fire jutsu out there. And now the roll and slow, but not really. Laxi's going to go ahead and grab 3 and Obi for 1. Laxi on a 3K, looking to maybe make it a 4K. We'll see where the last and final player maybe wants to go. No, it looks like that's going to be in the... Oh, maybe not in the hands of Cameron. We got 1 HP. It's anybody's game. Who's going to get it? It only takes 1 dink. Just 1 little dink. Doesn't matter where it hits. Big toe, little toe. It doesn't matter. And that is it. That's going to go to Obi. All right, then we cut to call for a little bit of timeout because clearly things have not been working the way that Detonate would like them to go. So as of now, we are now official. It is double digits time. And so now it's going to be a little bit easier. Not necessarily, but once you hit double digits, it seems like it. And so far, they're going to go into the pistols. They've got some Deagles and Tech 9s. We'll see if that's going to help them out. Get some kills to maybe bring down a little bit of that economy on Akimbo, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, and off we go. As we have everything just exploding and catching fire as they poise themselves to head their way into B. And it looks like that is the right call, especially for Akimbo actually making the call. Not hardly anyone. Well, we do have somebody rotating in just to keep an eye on A, but here we go all the way through. Heiza's going to get 1. Obi cleans house. Ray, Zakar, Halen, and Sasha going down. We have the knife out. Is Obi going to get it? And Obi gets the knife. Coming into a 1v1 knife battle, and Obi, the Kenobi comes out victorious. And ladies and gentlemen, that is 11 on the board. And so we'll see. It's looking pretty good. Akimbo finding their stride in these last few rounds, just looking super strong, calling all the plays, and really locking this down. So we will absolutely see if this rounds will continue. We've got all the goodies that could possibly be done for Akimbo, and they got enough util. We do have Detonate that has bought up everything. This is going to be a big money hit to them, because if they don't win this, I mean, they're going to be low money on match point, and that's not going to be good. So they basically have to take this with all the money they've spent. So they didn't save anything for the future, for their retirement, potentially. That's what you got to do with your savings and your investments. Ooh. And Heisa getting the nice clean dink on Sasha. All right. We do have Heisa for one as well in there. Poe's able to go get one, but that is it. Only one. And, well, it's going to be match point, and it's going to be not the greatest purchase ability for Detonate. They spent all that money. And, well, this is what they have left. They've got some util. They've got some okay weapons. Some AKs, some Galils. They got a Mac in here, so let's see if the scrappiness can make or break it. But we got a lot of nades coming in. Love the over-the-top Kobe shot. Just in case someone comes from behind. Intuo's actually going to get one of those nades. So already down. Zakar using that Mac to his advantage, but wait a minute. Intuo somewhere in there helping out. But it's 3-3. They're on the site. Bomb's getting planted. But actually, no, it wasn't stopped. It was just barely. And we have the last person, 15 HP, Halen. With a Mac, a Dream, and a couple bullets. We got 138 HP coming in, and that's going to be just enough. And the bomb will be defused. So, with that in mind, that's going to be match point 13-8. 16, 19, 13, 14, and 8. Very respectable. Everybody did a phenomenal job. And again, coming back from that such a huge deficit, Akimbo coming out swinging in the second half as they made up that difference in the first half, made it to 6-6, and then it came out, a little bit later on, losing the two pistols and the subsequent round, so getting a little bit behind again. But finding all the strides, once Detonate got to 8, that's where they stopped. Didn't get any more after that, and it was all uppity up for Akimbo, and so that was absolutely a great showing. You can never count a team out, especially Akimbo. They know how to keep a level head and to keep on pushing, even though they are in the deficit. They can always bring it back. So, guys, you did great. That was just an absolute textbook Akimbo on Ancient, and definitely doing a great job. Probably a little bit more than they wanted to have on going into the first half, going into a 6-6, but hey, it worked. And then now they go off to the run. So absolutely huge W for them. And let's see, that should poise them into a positive 2-to-1 ratio now. And definitely with those rounds, very solid, very good. So it's going to be fantastic. Now, do keep in mind, the next one that's on the books is going to be on the 29th for the next match. And that's going to be with Waterboarding Fan Club. Gotta love it. That will be the next game coming up. As long as everything goes smoothly, that'll be on the 29th. And that should be at the regular scheduled time of 9 p.m. EST. So do follow. Do make sure that you are being notified when we go live. Somebody from LCA Broadcast, whether if it's me or somebody else, will be here to make sure the broadcast goes crazy good, and you get to see all the crazy plays, and you get to see more Akimbo action. So, guys, make sure you're following the channel. And if you want to check out anything from me, just go over to Amaster15.com, and you can find all my goodies over there. And until next time, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, and you guys have a lovely evening, and we'll be back on the next stream with some more Akimbo action. You guys have a good night.